Hello there, this is Andrew from Cerco AI, and I would like to show you how to get the most of our AI search to help you find relevant companies. So let's get started. We built Cerco with hundreds of data sources and thousands of data points from all over the internet so that you can find the most relevant companies for you. Without further ado, let's start some searching. Let's say I want to find companies that do residential window and door installation and repairs. And just like that, I can just type it in the described company and immediately start searching. Our AI will analyze your query, transform into machine-specific filters and requests so that you get the companies relevant to your request. But of course, with this broad search, you will get lots of companies. If you would like to be more specific, feel free to add more filters. Let's limit a little bit our searches with a couple of keywords like door replacement, window replacement, and residential, so that we can get more specific and relevant results for us. We highly recommend using as specific and detailed filters as possible so that the results are relevant as much as possible. For example, I want to focus on the West Coast, and let's limit locations to California. You can write here specific cities or countries like the USA, Canada, etc. Oregon and Washington. Cool. And let's do smaller companies from 2 to 20 people. You can also limit by employees on LinkedIn, by certain industries, ownership type. Let's do privately held or self-owned. You can also limit by specify last funding type and last funding date and last funding amount. It's more relevant for funded companies, not in this case. Or you can also limit by the year founded. Okay, let's do this search and see what we have here. Okay, cool. Seems like relevant, good companies for this specific request. Feel free to hide search to focus on the results that you have here. Check out the AI summary, the keywords found, and all the other data points that we have about each company, like their LinkedIn page, employees on LinkedIn, industry, city, year founded, office location, funding details, and Crunchbase URL if relevant. Feel free to also open the details about this company, and so that you can view them one by one, check some of their employees, and maybe add notes for each of these companies. Really relevant for our portfolio. Now you might want to save the companies that you like, and for that we have lists. And by default, each company can be saved to the list. Let's create a new list, like door and window repair. Now I can save each of these companies to this list, and you can see here how many companies I have here. Feel free to, for example, select and save all of them, or hide all of them. Hiding if you don't like the companies and don't want this company to appear again in these similar searches. So you can build this list from several queries, and for example, maybe change the location, change your request a little bit so that you find other companies and add them to the same list. When you populate it, or you can export right from here all of these search results, or you can click on view list to focus only on the list of the companies that you just built. And you can also export this list from here. Export doesn't cost you anything, but you do need to have an active Cerco AI subscription to do export, and then you can do as many exports as you would like to. You can also load contact details of these companies. So let's say you wanna reach out to founders or owners of this company, and for that you can press load contact. For that you will need to have a subscription and load contact information of owners of these companies.